Hello, my name is Emily Stone, and I'm going to be your instructor for the next 8 weeks, and I'd like to welcome you to this class, CLD376 Principles of Christian Counseling. I just wanted to take a minute to introduce myself and say that I'm very excited about the next 8 weeks. I am a little biased, but I do think that this class has the potential to be one of your most resourceful classes, and that it's going to offer you some real practical skills to put to work immediately in the ministry or whatever setting you're in. If you can't tell, you'll be able to see over the next 8 weeks that I am incredibly passionate about this subject. So I just wanted to make sure you were aware of a few things in the syllabus. First of all, I strongly encourage you to take a minute and print off the syllabus and keep it handy so you can refer to it consistently throughout the entire course, and see the assignments and what's involved in the assignments. I'm looking at the syllabus right now as we go, as we chat right now. I wanted to make you aware of the 5 components to this class. There's 5 components that you need to be aware of. One is the weekly assignments that includes the case studies and the reading. So for the first 5 to 6 weeks of your class, you will have case studies due every week. You will do reading, and then you will do some case studies. And the case studies are based on your reading. So think about the case studies as being kind of like a reading quiz or a pop quiz on your reading. You're going to read about a couple of different theories, counseling theories, and then you're going to respond to some case studies about the counseling theories. So if your case study is on psychodynamic theories, then and that's what your reading is on, then your response needs to have some proof that you have read about the psychodynamic theory. So you need to be citing your reading in these responses to the case studies. Prove to me that you have done your reading for the week. Then another component to the class that is very big is the discussion forums. They are 25% of your grade. Please be aware of that. Make sure you're looking at the rubrics to see what I require for these discussions, participation, and also the other assignments. I hate it when someone, an excellent student, does excellent work on everything else, but was not good at being consistent in the discussion forums, and it hurts their grade. I always hate that. So please be aware your discussion board participation is very important. This is not an independent study. This is a class where you will engage one another in the classroom that is online, which I'm excited about. There's a lot of fun stuff that happens in the discussion. Every week there's 2 discussion boards. There's one where you will post your case study and talk about that, and then the other one is another kind of discussion board where I will post a hot topic or something that we will discuss about that. And sometimes you'll find that I respond and I'm in there, and sometimes I back off a little bit because I want to see you guys engage one another. Another one, the third piece to this class is the field work. There's actually 2 parts, so that the field work is 2 parts of this, of the 5 requirements. The first one is a practice counseling session. Now, this isn't a real counseling session, but this is kind of like a practice chat session. It's when you find a colleague, a friend, someone that you can sit down with and talk with for about 30 minutes, and then write about how you were putting some of the skills that you learned in this class to work. So for your field work, you need to prepare ahead of time. I think this comes in week 6, or I think it's week 6 when you have this practice counseling session. So you need to go ahead and be thinking, who do you want to talk with, and schedule that. As a counselor, part of the work is teaching people not to call you last minute, and so you want to practice that right now with other people. Make sure you give them advance notice. Another piece to the field work, the 4th piece to the class, is interviewing a professional counselor. I want you to look in the phone book or call your pastor, find out who he or she refers people to, and make an appointment to sit down and talk with them. And I have guidelines that we'll get to later, and you can see them more in the syllabus if you have it printed or on the course site. And so again, you need to prepare ahead of time. Make sure you don't call them the day beforehand and say, hey, I need to do this interview for this assignment. That's in week 7. And your final exam in week 8 involves watching movies. You choose one movie, And I give a list. I think it's Ordinary People, Spanglish, One True Thing, and When a Man Loves a Woman. There may be another one I'm not remembering right off, but I think those are the movies. And you're going to watch them, and then you're going to create a dialogue and a paper talking about what you would do if you were counseling one of the people in this movie. I do want to say, though, that the cleanest movies are probably Ordinary People and One True Thing. And if you are in any way uncomfortable watching any of these movies, that is perfectly fine. Ordinary People is also a book. So if you have any misgivings about watching one of these movies, I myself am I'm pretty careful about things that I watch, and I would understand that. So you just need to prepare ahead of time. Go to the library or go to Amazon.com somewhere and order or find the book Ordinary People and read it, and you can use that to do the assignment if you don't want to watch one of the movies. So I think that's about covers it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me on the course site. I am so excited. I look forward to meeting each one of you on the course, and throughout the course I will be posting videos like this almost every week that will have a devotion for the week. So once again, welcome to the class, and I'll see you on the course site.